Yo, what's up, y'all? Jamel Redemption here. RBMDRT channel. Please like and subscribe. I ain't doing this just to do it. Today marks 2 weeks that I haven't consumed any red meat or any chicken. It's mostly vegetables, fruit, some vegan dishes, and some fish. And the thing about fish, I'm about to reevaluate, consuming fish, because I was like, man, if I'm totally going vegetarian or vegan or whatever, fish isn't really an excuse. And sometimes when you ask the universe some questions, you know what I mean? The algorithm starts sending you videos on YouTube. So yesterday, I was thinking about the divinity of black people, and if the black woman is God, and if the black man is the king of this earth, is the original man or whatever, why are we in the position that we are in? And I asked that question, and one of my peoples had messaged me on Facebook, and he was like, all the answers in the Bible. And this is a Hebrew brother, and although I don't want to say I disassociate myself from Hebrew people, because they can prove, a lot of them can prove that I am a descendant of Israelites. So I ain't gonna disagree with it, but I'm not going, say I'm an Israelite or whatever. But I do agree with their doctrines, and that's something I need to learn more about. But what I do know about it is, he told me all the answers in the Bible. And when I think of what I know of the Bible, and I know of what it teaches, nutrition is a key part of that. And but anyway, the algorithm started sending me these videos from this dude named, Yaki, the master herbalist, and he started answering some of the questions that I had yesterday. He broke it down to a physiological level. You talk about the gestation process in a woman, from the point of conception, to gestation with the zygote, and like how all human beings, begin off as a zygote, which is a female. Every human being was a female at one point. So, and this is science. So it's like, he reminded me of that fact, because I'm not gonna say he taught me that. I already know this, but one thing he reminded me of too is that my diet, or my livid, as he says, my nutritional habits have caused me to separate from my divine nature. So if the melanated people of this planet are the original rulers, are the original owners, he was breaking it down and reminding me that one of the major things that keep a black man broken, and that keep a black man separated from his family, to keep a black man separated from his sanity, to keep a black man separated from his generational wealth. One of the main things that keeps him in them destitute positions is his diet. And like I said at the beginning of this video, my nutritional habits have been changing. In the past 2 weeks, I haven't ate any red meat or chicken. So because I made a conscious decision to do that, you know, a lot of the wires that were scrambled up in my mind and in my physiology have been, you know, evened out, and they've been reconnected. My synapses are sparking off in my brain a little bit better. And because my core, that's why they call this area your core, my core foundation is getting reestablished, because what I'm putting inside of my system, like, that's the major thing. That's like, if I was to talk about how things that are the reason why broken men are broken men, and how it is easier to repair, it's easier to build strong children than it is to repair broken men. If you're dealing with that, you got to deal with the fact that one of the major things that keep us broken or make us broken, it is our nutritional thing. And our nutritional habits come from our family, come from our mother, come from our father. And if our parents ain't teaching us righteous nutrition, you know, they're doing us a big disservice. If all you feeding your child is fast food, if all you feeding your child is seasoned meat and things of that nature, you're doing your child a disservice. And it may not be your fault. You may not even know no better. But I know that I came up in a household that didn't know no better. My mom raised me on fast food, junk food, and things of that nature. She didn't have time to cook. She was consumed by her work. You know, she ain't had no husband. So she ain't really had no full. I grew up in no full family structure. So a lot of the things that I do and a lot of the habits that I obtained through, you know, being raised like that, the negative kinds, was because I didn't come from a healthy family. So in order for me, you know, I'm blessed enough to be aware enough to know that I'm a broken individual who wants to repair himself. You see what I'm saying? So I'm blessed enough that I did get that from my mother. If she didn't teach me anything else, she taught me that I did not want to be like her. I did not want to raise my kids like she raised me. You know? So it's like, I know a lot of those habits that were instilled in me, you know, they didn't make me the best person. Made me addicted to certain things I shouldn't be addicted to. Cigarettes, alcohol, things of that nature. Chemicals. So it's like, now that I'm trying to reestablish and repair myself by doing the work, you know, I'm even more aware of how I became broken. And in order for me to repair myself truly, I got to do things like this. Like I said, today marks 2 weeks that I've been becoming vegan. So, well, I've been successfully pescatarian for the past 2 weeks. And I might remain that way for a while until I can even wean the fish off. You know, Dr. Sebi said he had the same issue. Dr. Sebi, you know, even though he was a master herbalist and a practitioner of veganism, there was a time where he was addicted to the fish. So I know I ain't no master herbalist, far from one. But I know on my journey, there might be some things I can't just give up all the way quickly. Or, you know, in timely fashion. I hope I got enough time to really repair my nutrition. Because I got a lot of bad habits. But I know where they come from. I know what they are. So I know how to respond to them. So it's like, You know, uh, I didn't know that the water we drink. I always thought that spring water was, you know, the best thing for us to drink to get hydrated. You know, I remember Dick Gregory talking about the spring water, and I still, gonna drink spring water. That's still my go-to to obtain water in liquid form. But I didn't know there was a transcendental form of water. I didn't know there was a higher form of water. I didn't know there was a fourth dimension of water until recently. And that fourth dimension of water, because I'll call it three-dimensional water, the solid liquid gas form, the H2O form. I'll call the fourth dimensional part the H3O2 form, the form of water that's found in fruits. You know what I mean? It got 3 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. You see what I'm saying? It's a fully complete molecule, and on a molecular level, it looks like a key. It looks like a ankh. It brings harmony to the cells in our body, to the DNA in our cells. You see what I'm saying? So it's like consuming fruits not only give you the nutrients and the minerals and the biochemicals and the biophotons that our body requires, it gives us water in a higher degree than what we can get from any spring or from any bottle or from any tap. So in my nutritional evolution, I see it only beneficial to myself to consume more fruits. And in this video, I'ma post the pictures of the actual facts on this fourth dimensional water. For those who ain't know, so each one teach two. A lot of people may not follow the brother that I'm referring to, who's my reference to this topic. So I'm teaching y'all. So y'all go follow him, because he put me on game, and I ain't even gonna act like I did some hella research for this information. So peace to that brother, and peace to y'all for listening to me. But yeah, so I know I hipping somebody who ain't hip to it, and I know somebody with more information than myself can add on and can edify what I'm trying to, establish. So like I said, today marks a milestone for me. And it was kind of rough the last couple of days, because I was about to relapse like hell. I want to get me some chicken. I want to get me some beef, And I said, no, I can't do it. I ended up making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I know that ain't the most healthiest thing for me, but it ain't no steak. It ain't no hot dog. So, I trying to crawl before I walk. I trying to, walk before I run. And I trying to run before I fly again. But, there's a lot of things I already know that I'll probably start getting a little bit more deeper on these videos. Because when I do reach redemption, and when I do reach my repaired states of psychology, like, I know I'm high potential, because I've been there before. And on this roller coaster of my life, I trying to make it smooth sailing from here on in. I done been through the ups. I done been through my downs. I'm trying to coast. You know what I mean? I'm trying to coast and really have that aha moment. And I want to take y'all with me on this journey. Peace.